webcam. I do want to apologize. The quality isn't the same as this one, but you know, it's what we got for a budget. Well, let's just jump into it. So it's one of these Yu-Gi-Oh! Mystery Power Boxes. I saw this at Walmart. I'm like, let's do it. We're probably not going to get our money back or anything. Hopefully we at least get something like maybe vintage, something good. I think would be kind of nice. I think I'll get United We Stand. I think so too. I feel like especially today, United We Stand is much more easier to benefit because we have more monsters than like back row typically. Tina, do that? No, I appreciate ATM. All right, let's go. So I have not looked into this yet. So what we're supposed to be getting, we're guaranteed, by the way, 2 booster packs, 2 duelist packs, 1 legacy pack, 1 Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and 1 mystery item. So for the mystery item, looks like we got one of these big cards. Yo, it's actually Blue Eyes. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't even realize this is like something that's very, I think it's actually kind of old. I'm actually okay with this. Like, this is actually pretty pog. This is from like Legend of Blue Eyes art too. So it's like the second art that we got for Blue Eyes. I kind of like this art. So yay, let's go. All right. So for the deck. Oh man. Okay. So this is like super nostalgic. If I remember correctly, this deck sucks, but like we're still gonna open it up on stream, of course. We're gonna still open up this on stream. That actually seems pretty legit. Kaiba's kind of cool. He's those who watch anime, like he is super loaded, super arrogant. Just the dark side of Dimension is just like a testament of how much of an ego Kaiba has. So that's pretty pog. We have like what 4 more packs to go through. Oh, actually, there's 5. That is actually cool. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have Rising Rampage. Yo, an Invasion of Chaos. There we go. Let me get that Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, or Chaos Dragon. We also got Dark Survivors. If I remember correctly, there's actually a few decent cards in here. So that's not too bad, actually. I'm okay with that. And we also got a Yugi and a Kaiba Duelist pack. Honestly, yeah. I mean, 3 out of 5 of these, like, I'm like, yo, let's freaking go. Like, this is actually pretty cool. Invasion and Chaos, that is nice. So we're going to save this one, obviously, for last. Definitely going to say that one for last. This one has potential to be really, really busted. Let's see. Invasion, or this is the second most recent one, followed by this. Okay, so we'll do it this way. We'll do it like this. I feel this is pretty good. We'll also check out this as well. Actually, let's just open this right now. Getting goosebumps. Yo, dude. Again, I've had no experience with these booster boxes, like these little third-party things. But let's see what we can do. If we actually have a lot of fun with these, I might see if I can get more. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. This is like the last one, so let's go. All right, so Kaiba Reloaded Structure Deck. Let's go. Oh, actually, this is okay. So, fun fact. Typically with a lot of structure decks, mainly starter decks these days, you get like maybe a few ultras and a few supers. But I forgot the Reloaded structure decks, starter decks, whatever the hell you want to call them. I think it's actually one of the only examples where you actually get an ultimate rare instead of an ultra rare, which is pretty interesting. Damn, this classic is metallic proof. I want to break the cards or like damage them. All right, we're in. We're in, boys. Let's go. Yeah, it's an ultimate rare. So as you can tell, like actually, there's a bit of like a texture to it. Unfortunately, like, you know, the webcam doesn't like do it justice, but there's a bit of a texture to it. And also like the stars are a bit more textured into it. I have an ultra I can compare it to, so potentially, let's see. So like we're doing terrible with this. So like with this one, there's a bit more texture, like layeredness to it versus like the traditional ultra rare. I am not used to doing this, and also the camera quality is not the best. So let's see. Is that like exotic? I mean, they're kind of a different rarity than they used to be. Ultimate rares, they're still pretty common in like, you know, tournament packs, official tournament packs and stuff like that. But Not too much in booster packs traditionally, but let's see what we have for the deck itself. We got, of course, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, 2 copies of Blue Eyes, actually. That's too bad. Aqua Medor. Yo, okay, so for those who are OG Yu-Gi-Oh players, you'll probably see quite a bit of nostalgic cards here, too. So Aqua Medor, Lajin, Mystical Genie of the Lamp, Metallicaerox. This is basically Kaiba's starter deck, but kind of like revamped. Or like, what, 2014? Something like that, I'm not too sure. Octoclops. The Dragon Dwelling in the Cave. Luster Dragon. This thing actually used to be really good because when this thing was released, it was one of the only 1900 attack monsters with 4 stars. I think at that time we had Archfiend Soldier, Gemini Elf, and that's probably it for 1900. X-Head Cannon. Mad Dog of Darkness. That's another one I forgot to mention. Mad Dog of Darkness. Vorse Trader. Yo, this was just straight up 1900 attack. Let's freaking go. Alexandrite Dragon. Actually, I used to play this a little bit back when Rescue Rabbit was a thing because, again, it's a 2000 attack normal monster, so it had synergy with Rescue Rabbit. Some of the inherent blue eye stuff, like you can use, like, you know, Silver's Cry onto it if you wanted to. Again, 2000 attack, level 4 back in the day. Not too bad. Loving the classic comeback. Let's go, man. Definitely classic nostalgic. Wattail Dragon. Wind-Headed Behemoth. Yomi Ship. Honestly, this wasn't a bad card back in the day. This was not a bad card back in the day. Des Feral Imp. Fun fact, Feral Imp used to be Yugi's card, so Kaiba made a stronger, more darker version of it with an effect. I don't know. I mean, he has millions. He might as well can afford it. Hydra Seahorse. I never really understood why this was the Ultra for starter deck Kaiba evolution. Like, I don't know. I was just kind of pissed off when I saw this as a kid. But it makes sense. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. That's fine. 2 Kaiser Seahorses. Interesting. Chaos Necromancer does make a whole lot of sense for Kaiba, but sure. Blade Knight. Interesting. Horus, the Black Flame Dragon, level 4? Yeah, level 4. I love the level mechanic. I thought it was really cool. I really wish they continued it. They kind of did recently with the Silent Magician, Burning Magician, or whatever from like the newer sets, but you know, it's a few example. I really like the little mechanic. Levels and Geminis are something that I wish was further expanded upon. Horse Watching Dragon level 6. We don't get level 8, unfortunately. I don't know why we never got level 8. Cybernetic Cyclopean. Puppet Plant. Oh, Puppet Plant's not too bad. Puppet Plant's actually kind of an exception back in the day when it was actually a hand trap, where you can actually send this card to the graveyard from your hand, and you can target a warrior or spellcaster type monster your opponent controls, take control of it for a turn, and you can just do whatever you want with it. Honestly, like the idea of using it for, like, you know, a synchro, a fusion, whatever is kind of nice because you're taking your opponent's resources and it kind of prevents it from getting it back, which is kind of nice. So, yeah, not too bad. It still targets, unfortunately. Yeah, does it target? Yeah, it targets, which a lot of like big boss monsters that you would want to target generally have target built-in protection, but it is what it is. Then the Kaiba deck made me remember my latest replay, Blue Eyes deck and all that jazz. Blue Eyes it has like a stigma on Duel Links that if you play Blue Eyes, I don't know. I actually like Blue Eyes, not gonna lie. I actually really do. I think it's a fun beat down, like pretty simplified deck to play. It's pretty fun. I haven't played it too much in Master Duel, but it's probably not that different. He called 2 Chaos Max Dragons on me. That's just a little bit too much. I feel like 2 Chaos Max, like, it's cool, but I'm like, to me, that's just a bit much. But I still love the audacity of it. Death Mosquito, Tiger Dragon, Vanguard of the Dragon. Interesting. I feel like at this point, like, they just threw in some like Dragon synergy cards to kind of like make it feel like it. Divine Dragon Akrapath. Interplanetary Purple Thorny Dragon. Love it. Love it. Dark Hole, yo, I mean, Regeki is now legal, so Dark Hole, you know, still kind of good, not gonna lie. Soul Exchange, classic. Steal your monster, your opponent's monster, do a sacrifice. So good. Tribute Summon, let's go. Anybody remember Tribute Summons? Tribute to the Doomed, discard a card, destroy a monster in the field, not too bad. Rush Recklessly, yo. Oh man, this card to me was always a bore. I'll see myself out now. MST, for those who do not know, it does not negate. It does not negate. Fun fact, I beat Stick Dragons too. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like, sometimes people just, you know, play what they want to. Like, K-Ban Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not too bad. MST does negate Barry. I don't know how to put this to you, but MST does not negate. My life has been a lie. It's better to wake up now than later. But welcome, Barry. Good to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. Offerings to the Doomed. Honestly, I kind of wish I actually read cards and thought about them more when I was a kid, because honestly, Offerings to the Doom is not bad. The fact that it's a spell speed 2 quick play is actually pretty good, because you could just, you know, spell speed, like, you know, destroy a monster is an issue. You lose your draw step, but sometimes just destroying the monster can put you in a much better position than having an extra random draw. So that's pretty good. Stampede Destruction, kind of like MST, if you have access to a dragon. Enemy Controller, up, up, down, down, left, right, be a start. Take people's monsters or put into defense mode, not bad. Burst Stream of Destruction, classic. Shrink, classic. Shield Crush, classic, I guess. Silent Doom, not a bad card. I mean, honestly, the idea that I would probably use it with these days is just to be able to go into like your extra deck, but not bad. Summon of Blue Eyes or whatever. Dragonic Tactics. Nah, this was never a card that I would like ever get sold onto, but you know, actually, wait a minute. Okay, I lied. If you're playing this in the right deck, it could be kind of good. Because like if you're playing like Heretics and you tribute those two and then summon like, you know, Blue Eyes or something, you're gonna have your 2 Heretic monsters trigger 2 so you can get some additional summons and then just go for like an Exceed summon. So Dragonic Tactics, you know, it got better with time for sure. A lot of older cards tend to either get better with time or they stay the same. They never inherently usually get worse. At least my personal opinion. Unless they get hit by the ban list, but on their own, they usually get better. Shard of Greed, because we're never gonna get Pot of Greed back. Third. Deck Devi. We'll see if we get Deck Devi, Barry. We'll see if we get Deck Devi. If we do, that'd be great, because I'm literally sitting with the Dark World structure deck reloaded on my wall, because I wanted to open up that on an official thing for the YouTube channel for like, you know, a deck review and stuff like that. And then I'll actually do Dark Worlds, but we'll see. We have Trap Hole. Normal summons. Relevant. Sakuretsu's Armor. Freaking love it. Shadow Spell. You could have had something good. Widespread Ruin, yo, this was like the ultimate card to try to pull in like certain video games, because like it was just so good. Namely Forbidden Memories, classic. Threatening Roar, not a bad card, honestly. Like the fact that I love about Threatening Roar is just because like, you know, they are like, you know, enter battles like, okay, in response, Threatening Roar. Or like, oh, okay, I'm gonna use MST. Well, it doesn't negate, but you know, respond, Threatening Roar. Birthright, because Fire Emblem is getting more games. I use it in my Live Twin deck. Which card? Threatening Roar, or which one? Damage Gate. Damage Gate, I think like if you take damage, you summon a monster from your deck equal to the damage, right? When you take battle damage, target one monster in your graveyard. Oh, graveyard. Still not too bad. Honestly, this thing was a little bit better than I remember. Not gonna lie. Threatening Roar. I mean, it's not bad. Like the fact that Threatening Roar, you can just, it doesn't require condition to be activated. It's just really good. It can save you a turn. I know a lot of cards typically have like them in like stalls decks, but it's still not too bad. So seeing the structure deck Kaiba though reloaded, pretty nostalgic. I'm not gonna lie. No Deck Devi, we're getting scammed. Barry, do you forget what channel you're watching right now? It's part of the process. It's part of the process. But don't worry. Hopefully we can get some pretty good epic polls from here. We will start with Rising Rampage. Excuse you, it's not stall, it's control. Oh, forgive me. I'm not that wise in Yu-Gi-Oh. I can fake it till I can make it, but let's go. Add it to Trap Chicks instead of activating my Trap Sarah's effects. That's not a bad idea. I don't know what the like card in the back trick is. I want to say it might be like 4. I'll try. See what we can do. Oh, wait. Damn, I got it wrong. So we actually pulled a secret rare, but it's Get Out. I mean, we pulled a secret rare, so is Get Out even good? Let's read this thing. Target 2 monsters your opponent controls that are special from the extra deck. Shuffle them into the deck. I mean, that's not... It's not terrible, but we do know that it's not 4. Like, it's... Like, it's pretty easy to get the condition off, but the fact that to target them and they might have something they can do in spell speed too. But secret rare, let's go. What else do we get? We got some more Repulsion, World Legacy Bestow, Dino Wrestler, Defender the Labyrinth. They actually remade this from like an older card into a Link card, which is nice. Are there any newer packs in this selection? Or are they all throwbacks? So this one is actually a bit more of a recent pack. Same thing with Dark Survivor. Like these two packs I knew were released within like the past 3 to 5 years. Well, these ones are like, you know, pre-2010, which is nice. Trap Tricks in are immune to trap holes, while Link and Xyz are immune to trap effects. Not bad. Kind of reminds me of like it kind of reminds me of Wild Heart in a sense. Elemental Hero Wild Heart, where it's unaffected by trap cards. But probably a little bit better because it's more modern. Yeah, no worries, ATM. Let's see. We have some more Sky Battle. I'm trying to read these cards upside down, so you know, we'll see what we can do. Grid Rod. There's a joke there, but I'm not going to make it. Psychic Vision. Oh, Fervor. And for our rare, we got 10A Spirit Vishnuda. So honestly, the fact that we pulled a secret rare, not bad. I think the pull ratio for a secret rare is like what, 1 out of 12? Because I think booster box typically has 2 secret rares. 2. So that's pretty cool. Dark Survivor. Let's go. Dark Survivor is a bit of an interesting pack because this one only has 5 cards per pack, but it does contain like a guaranteed super or above. Is a win already. Let's go. Again, I've never played Tenya, so I have nothing. I have no knowledge or idea of what is good. Again, like when Link started dropping, that's when I kind of started fading away because a lot of the decks I played were pretty much irrelevant. And then when they made Master Rule 5, I started coming back to the game. So I want to say it's the super or whatever's on top. So we'll just do this and be surprised. All right. So we got Venador, the Flying Fortress. Sky Striker Ray. Yo, I guess we're ready to play Master Duel for Sky Strikers. Remember that was like the top deck for the format? Sky Striker Mech Hornet Drones. Plague Sprader. Good memories of Plague Sprader. Let's freaking go. Oh, yo, Vampire Federal? Druid? This was actually kind of a ticket card at this point. Let's go. So I'll take it. You're supposed to get a guaranteed secret, but this is actually probably, I think, one of the better ones. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm actually wrong. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comment section if I'm good or wrong or if I'm bad. I think we'll go Yugi, Kaiba, Yugi. So we'll do that. We don't talk about Sky Strikers. Oh, fair enough. So with Duelist Pack Yugi and Kaiba, we have potential to open up Busted, especially in this one, because there's ultimate rares in this set. There's ultimate rare Pot of Greed, ultimate rare Ring of Destruction, ultimate rare Chaos Emperor Dragon. So we could absolutely pull nuts in this pack and in this one too, but we'll see. Yugi, you know, he has a few things here there. He has a few things here there. All right, so let's see. I don't know how the duels packs are set up. It's like in the front or in the back, so we're just gonna open up as it is. So let's go. Red Gadget. Gadgets are fun. Karibo. Light Force Sword. King's Knight. All right, and I think we have like 2 or 3 cards, so let's go. If I could pull anything from this set, I think Dark Magician Girl would be cool, or even a polymerization, because in this set they use the original polymerization art. Monster Reborn. Oh, not bad. I mean, that was the last card. So we pulled a rare Monster Reborn. I think this is the time where Monster Reborn was either banned or became unbanned. So that's good. So I'll take it. No complaints. And then Duelist Pack Kaiba. Again, if we could pull an ultimate rare, that would be freaking sick. Come on, let's go. That card was so cracked. I mean, it was cracked, but ATM, believe it or not, it's not that broken anymore. It's legal at 1, but so many decks don't play it because they just don't need to. It's crazy. We're in a position where sometimes like Monster Reborn, Regeki, like they're good cards, but sometimes you just want to have less cards in your deck and do some more different things. All right, Kaiba, Ancient Lamp, Ring of Defense. We didn't even get Ring of Destruction in the structure deck. What the hell? We didn't get Deck Devi or Ring of Destruction. We got scammed, boys. Interdimensional Dimension Transporter. I remember as a kid, I used to thought this also banished your opponent's monsters, but it doesn't. It's just your own. Which I guess is fine if you want to protect it, but it's kind of like, bro, I'm gonna die. X head cannon and let's see. 1700 attack, 1650 defense. Is it Kaiser Seahorse? Oh, it's Kaiser Seahorse. Damn. I was hoping to be wrong. We actually have 3 of this guy now for, with 2 from the starter deck, so we're kind of good now. Thank God. I would have been destroyed if we didn't have 3 copies of Kaiser Seahorse. But that's okay. We still have the Invasion of Chaos. Oh boy, there's a lot of cards I would love to pull in here. Again, Blackluster Soldier, Embo at the beginning, Dimension Fusion would be kind of cool too. Chaos Emperor Dragon. There's a lot of sauce in this. Do it. I kind of don't want to open it too, because like just having like a chaos Invasion of Chaos pack would be kind of nice, but just chilling. But it's fine. It's a reprint pack too, so we do have the potential of getting a rare and a foil. For those who don't know, you can tell if it's a reprint pack if it's an older series because it has this Yu-Gi-Oh logo. If you Google like first edition Invasion of Chaos, like it'll have the traditional Yu-Gi-Oh logo, which looks more menacing, Egyptian, something different. But let's go. All right, so Nostalgia Train. Let's just jump into the fray. So anti-aircraft flower. Yeah, that's what it says. Gaga Giga Gigo. Classic. Dimension Distortion. I mean, that's 50% of Dimension Fusions. That's something. Trapped. Ooh, we actually pulled a super. Trap Jammer. I didn't think it was going to be that early on. I mean, it's not BLS or, Chaos Emperor Dragon, but still super rare from Invasion into Chaos. That's still pretty nice. It's like a 1 out of 4 pack pull. I will take that. And Curse of Darkness. Curse of Darkness is actually kind of cool. I remember back in the day, like when Invasion of Chaos first came out, like it was actually pretty meta for like our local card, like scene. Everybody played Yu-Gi-Oh played a ton of traps. So just having spell cards. So like having Curse of Darkness where it actually suffered them to pay like 1,000 per spell was kind of cool. So that's kind of nice. Earth Chance, Ojama Delta Hurricane Wave, Hyper Hammerhead, and the Big Koala. This dude is the GOAT. I mean, he's a koala, but he's a GOAT. So, but there we go. Honestly, I gotta say, from my expectations of this, I'm actually kind of more happy than what will be pulled. I was kind of under the assumption that we weren't going to pull really anything, but we pulled a secret rare. We pulled also some pretty good supers from Dark Survivor, and we also got to open some really cool retro packs, being Kaiba and Yugi, along with the structure deck for Kaiba Reloaded, and we also got the big Blue Eyes White Dragon. So honestly, this is pretty fun. I think if I could find any more of these, I would love to do more openings on them. But for now, that's it. And this isn't going to be me pulling up like, we actually have more. But, all right, let's go.